In this video, I'm going to be surviving 100 days stranded on an island in Minecraft on mobile. I've never made a Minecraft survival world, and the seed will be here on screen. I chose it on YouTube, and anyways, let's begin. I started off the day by chopping trees, you know, just the usual, and then I went over to this sandy area and kind of looked around my island to see where I can build my house. I obviously didn't begin building the house immediately, so I broke some leaves to get some saplings off the trees. I can be homeless on the very first night, but I can't be bedless. If nature had a currency, then I would be rich right now. I used leaf litter for my furnace as fuel because it is so OP and you can get so much of it in just 2 seconds. After witnessing that beautiful sunset, I transitioned into day 2. Day 2 started off with me getting some saplings and some leaf litter for later. I had so many trees, so I decided to just plant them down immediately and just not wait for day 3. I also got a little bit of sand. I then ran over to where my spawn was because I thought it would be a good location to build the house. I was gonna kill this sheep, but I saw I had a kid, so I felt bad. Looking back, I didn't really have a plan for the house, so I built it however I would like to. I didn't know which design to go for with the windows, so I just went for this design. I made a farm just in case I would need some backup food or else just feed some animals. As I was mining, I found the little hole that I dug on day 1 to get cobblestone for the very first time, which was pretty cool. I then put up some windows so that mobs can't break in. I also had a staring contest with the pig for no reason. I still don't have a door, but I lived through another day. It's day 3 and my house still does not have a roof. And I just realized that you can use charcoal for torches. Well, turns out I have a little cave right next to my house that has copper and coal, so I guess that was just a waste. I wonder what day I'll beat the Ender Dragon, because I don't know yet because I'm still editing this video in the process of recording this. I mined a block and I was in a whole new ravine and I almost drowned just to get some iron. Does anybody have any tips for this? Because I don't know how to do this. You like the weather turtle or what? Why are you still staring at me? Instead of being productive, I just looked at how cute this baby turtle is and his father is just trying to run away. My decision was to get this type of floor. It's very beautiful. And that's the last block. Finally. On day 4, I started crafting like those Minecraft streamers because they can't craft. I was outside and then I had my first encounter with a spider. I might need 2 of these guys because I can make a fishing rod then. But day 4 me didn't think of that. Surprise! We finally have a door. This is actually crazy. I've been too lazy to make one. Well, I officially began construction on a basement. Building a basement with a relatively simple plan was kind of hard for me. I don't know why. I mean, it isn't bad so far, right? Remember the trees that I planted on the first or second day? Well, I'm actually mining them now. Day 4 must have been really exhausting for me, so I just spammed the bed. On day 5, I finally began building a roof. I had to clear out some trash, so I threw into the ocean, but just don't do this in real life. Haha, look at this. I have full copper armor now. Woohoo! I forgot to show you guys how the finished product of the roof looks like because I don't want to go there because it's probably horrible. I'm literally missing 1 block to finish the roof. Come on, man. And then I finally spotted a useless wandering trader who had no good trades for me at all. For the basement, I used diorite floor, which is smooth and it looks very beautiful. On day 5, I went to sleep feeling like a champ because I got a lot done today. Day 6 equals more building. How fun. My original plan was to make the room all birch, but I forgot to, so this is the design we're going for. For the basement, I decided to have some storage in it too, just in case I would need to store my items in there. I could always make an upstairs and destroy the roof though. This day was really short, so I just watched the sunset with a wandering trader. On day 7, I decided to use stairs to make everything look better, and for some reason I thought it would look tough if I added a chisel stone brick over here. And then I finally started mining on day 7 because I thought it would be good. Then I got bored, so I started making more stairs for the mine. I got lucky and I ran into copper, but shortly after I ran into a whole bunch of gravel. I was able to get to Y level 25, which was a pretty good head start. Yo, look, I found deep slate! And of course, immediately after I find deep slate, my pickaxe breaks. Once I was done mining, I decided to go outside and do a little bit of terraforming. I chopped some logs, got some leaf litter, and I saw a sheep, so I quickly hurried and made a pen for it. Shortly after, I slightly pushed the sheep into its pen, and I'm fully convinced that this wandering trader will never leave. Here's the roof, guys. You can make fun of me in the comments. Well, it's kind of weird to have a sheep in my backyard. On day 9, I had a really big project idea. I removed all the trees and put them right here. 2 minutes later, I gave up on the idea, and now we're gonna go boating. I was able to spot an ocean monument, but we'll save that for the future. I almost drowned trying to get the loot from this ruined portal underwater, and unfortunately, the loot wasn't even that good. On the first day of the double digits, I was rocking down in the mines with my first shield. Dude, I didn't even know that you can't mine redstone with a copper pickaxe. On days 11 and 12, I was struggling trying to get through lava. I should have had loads of iron right now, but the game's not blessing us with any luck. I really wish it was still 2018 and there would be no lavas in these mines. I had found out that a wolf had eaten my gray sheep, or it just despawned, so I just got 2 new cows. Now I had a new mission, to get this iron from the underwater cave. Since the door method only works on Java, I had to mine around. I've been in the mines for long enough. It's time to start chopping some trees and terraforming. Now it's time to start clearing the dirt. There was quite a lot of dirt to clear because I changed my mind and decided to not do the tree farm over here, but by the end of the day, I was able to clear out a lot of land where I'll build in the future. I woke up and had to do even more terraforming. How fun. Dude, that drown over there just nodded like, what's up? And he just ran away. On the same day, I met another chill drown. I don't know what's up. Are they just not hostile or what? And right before sunset, I quickly relocated my farm so that it would be closer to the water. Thanks to my effort, I was able to clear out more obstructions out of the way so that I can see the sunset clear. Removing all the sand and replacing it with dirt is so time consuming that I've already ran out of dirt. And my goal was to level the entire island, so I decided to remove some dirt that was not level on the back of the island. Now I wonder if I will even be able to clear this entire island by day 30. Day 16, yet again, I'm still mining dirt. On day 17, I was working on a little project because I had so much sand. I also did quite a little bit of land clearing. Dedicating a double chest to leaf litter is just insane. Wow, it's just beautiful, isn't it? The morning of day 18 started off with me harvesting some crops and lighting up the area. In case my crops ever go low, then I can always fish from the ocean now that I realize. On day 19, I started connecting paths to different parts of where I want to build. Now, I'll make a tree farm on this island. You'll see how that goes. But most of the day was spent doing agriculture. And I was able to finally enjoy a beautiful sunset with nothing in the way. Here on out from day 20, everything will go by really fast. But day 20 was just me upgrading my farm and doing other chores. Day 21 was probably another boring day because all I did was terraform and do some fishing. Guys, I'm done. I'm finally done clearing out the sand. Since I had so much sand, I decided to use it for some decorations and some fences. The day after I placed all those sandstone walls, I decided to just remove them and then put some wooden fences down because they look better. And there we go. We're done. And now going to sleep knowing that tomorrow is 100 days, a quarter of the way there. I'm just really happy. My cows have been crammed for a really long time, so I decided to make them a bigger area and finally release them in. On day 26, I made this mining shack. I don't know why I made it. I thought it would look pretty cool. And I was able to find a massive coal vein. We're 27 days in and we don't even have a second floor. Let's finally make one. And let's farm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna remove that mining shack tomorrow because it looks ugly and it's in the way and I cannot see the sunset nor sunrise. And that is exactly what I did for day 28. And as I joined, I literally became invisible, so I had to fix this bug. On day 29, I saw a lot of coal and a little bit of iron, so I had to drain it instead of mining for it because that would just take too long. After that, I get my reward, and I patched up the holes and decided to go do something else. I watched the sunset knowing tomorrow would be a very long day because I had a lot of things to do. I started off by building a shack because tonight we're gonna kill some spiders and try to get wool for another bed upstairs. And there we go, my shack, or I can call the panic shelter, is finally complete. Tonight's gonna be a scary night, I know it. To kill some time, I decided to work on the farm that I was gonna make, which was a tree farm. I don't know if this is even worth it to put so much security around this shack, but I'm just doing it either way. As soon as nighttime came around, I immediately knew that this spider is my first victim, and it only dropped a spider eye instead of string. I killed another spider and got absolutely nothing from it. This creeper blew up this zombie and was absolutely hilarious. No, there's a baby zombie. Oh no, oh no. Since my copper axe broke, I decided to craft an iron spear, and I did not know how to use it, so I was in this intense chase. Luckily, I was able to save myself and I killed the baby zombie shortly after. And then I got some string. Oh my gosh, just give me string! I felt lost, so I just decided to cover up the creeper holes. Wait, the wandering trader is lonely now. His llamas died. That is actually so sad. Okay, wait, this is actually kind of coming along. On day 32, all I did was basically just build this. On day 33, it's looking a lot more like a tree farm now. And I just love fishing and feeding my cows too. Wow, that's very beautiful, and I'm planning to start mining very soon. On day day 34, I finally killed a spider that actually dropped string, and I found these zombies and zombie villagers, which was kind of funny to see 4 of them. Since I started a new mine, I decided to rip out all the old stairs and replace them and put them there. I'm gonna have to start eating all this food eventually, because I have so many cows too. Watching the sunset really never disappoints, no matter what day you're on. On day 36, I got a lightning rod, you know, just in case. Huh, this wandering trader got some new llamas, okay. I got rid of this old shack, and I decided to replace it with a new one. And there we go, I put the door down, let's go. Well, apparently I built it on top of a creeper hole, and I found a skeleton right underneath it. This tunnel is gonna lead exactly to my house. And the tunnel is done, woohoo! On day 38, I added water in my tree farm so that the trees can grow better. Day 39 was a huge feast day for my cows, and I mostly just mined for the rest of the day. I had to murder a few cows for day 40 because we're having a celebration. I guess 28 beef will be okay. Wow, I've made so much progress, and I have not even died once. That is actually kind of crazy. Wow, what an upgrade. We're watching the sunset from the top of a tree. And yes, we're running back the day 30 thing again. Let's hope I don't almost die like last time. Okay, so we have a few guests to begin with. Hello guys, you guys are dead now. Thankfully this tunnel really came in handy because I had to get my bow for this. Look, they can't even get me. This is so overpowered. I tried to use the spear again on this creeper, but I wasn't very fortunate like last time. There's literally like no technique to kill zombies on Bedrock. What the heck? And look, I just got string, and again, yes, my mission's finally over and I can go to sleep. And then I got my reward of 28 steak, and now there's a pig? What? I left because I wanted to kill a spider. It didn't drop anything good, but I came back to a sheep. What happened? I made a pen for the sheep, but the wandering trader and llama want to join in, so I just let them stay too. But tonight I wasn't only able to see the sunset, but I was also able to sleep on the 2nd floor. It's pretty clear what I did on day 42. On day 43, I needed to harvest some trees, so I went straight to the tree farm and got to building the 3rd floor. The floor might not be done, but I'm sleeping on the red bed tonight on the 3rd floor. If you're wondering why I didn't give any girls Valentine's Day roses, it's because I used them on dye for my red beds. Wow, look how beautiful that is. Just walking home and just seeing 4 stories up into the sky. I found a chicken on my island, which was pretty cool, but unfortunately I don't think I need them. Sorry, chicken. I decided to relay out my tree farm, so now it kind of looks like this. Day 46 was spent doing the same thing on a different side. You know, every now and then I get lonely on this island, so sometimes I just want to go out into the big ocean and just explore it. And there's another ocean monument over there. That's crazy. I saw these weird ice things, so I just decided to not go onto them because I feel like that would be cheating, because the purpose of a deserted island Minecraft world is to stay on it. I want to find more than this, but I found a shipwreck and I just called it a day and went back to my home. Since my trees were barely growing on my tree farm, I decided to plant someone on my backyard. You know, most people will probably be able to do a lot more than me in 48 days, but I'm proud of myself. The great harvest, it happens tomorrow. Mine, 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 and then look at the sunset because I could see the moon and the sun. This is kind of getting boring. Let's get to the 50th day. I can't breathe. It's day 50 and we all know what time it is. That was a blessing to my ears. Now let's feed these cows, and I can't forget you too, sheep. I wonder how bushes would look around my house. I guess they look okay. Realizing it's day 51 and we don't even have full iron armor yet is kind of crazy, so let's get mining. On day 52, I spotted a sheep, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. And I honestly don't even know how far I'll get into these 100 days because I'm mostly just doing outside chores. A big tree harvest on day 53 was canon. I feel like we might need a storage system, so I decided to make my basement even bigger for that reason only. Floor may not be the best, but I kinda like it. On day 56, I organized, and at this point, these days are just becoming one clip. And everything is stored. Now let's go do something else. You know what happened last time a chicken spawned on my island, so this time I just decided to make a pen for it. Okay, that's pretty cool, but now I can terraform. Harvest days are definitely my favorite days in this challenge. Isn't it crazy how much land we've already cleared out? Day 60 was so uneventful that this is literally like the best clip I can find in that day. I decided to finally lock in mining, and I found coal immediately. And look at that, we found iron, let's go. An 8 vein right next to another one. Isn't that just crazy? I made 8 furnaces because I feel like it would be necessary. Only me, maybe. And would you look at that, we have full iron armor. I was running low on food, so I had to kill a few cows. Just a few. Well, I can mine out the gold that has been sitting near my stairs for a while now. Yes! I found my brother, let's go! Whenever I mine them, turns out there's 2, which means I have 2 siblings. Are you kidding me? I found an 8 vein on the same day too? What? What a success. successful day, am I right? Oh, look at this, I found a cave. Yeah, this is legitimately the most oreless cave I've ever seen. And what a lucky find. I got diamonds on my real life birthday. Day 67 was spent on flattening out the area so that I could possibly build a mansion on it one day. You know, I'm starting to think that we're running low on leaf litter, but that doesn't matter because we always have trees. Day 69 was spent building floors. I really don't know why I decided to build 3 floors on that day, but I'm happy with 9 stories. The big day 70 was cut in half because I really don't know why. It was only 3 minutes long and then mobs started spawning. I put all the blame on the rain. Blame the rain for everything. Hey guys, normal seeing you guys in the cow's pen. I really don't know why, but look at that. 9 stories tall. It will be 10 stories for 100 days soon. In all of my 7 to 8 years of playing Minecraft, I never knew that gold shovels actually break this fast. I thought they break in like 30 seconds or like a minute, but not 15. I hate chopping the trees. It is a boring meta and I really want to do something else. Ah, yes, that looks much better, but I just gotta get rid of that ugly shack. By day 74, I already had all the sand cleared, and now there's basically nothing left there. I wish I had this from the very beginning. I killed all the mobs because I was very angry. A lot of the sand that naturally generated was ugly, so I decided to replace it with grass. But that only began all on day 77. And now I'm broke because I barely have any dirt, so I'm mining underground. And that looks much better. On day 79, I decided to light up the area. What if I misaligned this? Could it possibly happen? That part isn't lit up, but the rest is, so that's good. Well, thanks to the power of editing, I'm officially done lighting that area up. I decided to start building the house. I don't really like the area, and I'm not that good at building, so let's see what happens. It's day 81, and I'm already starting to tear a little part of the house down. If you see that I'm starting to use stone bricks in my build, this means that this is a sign that I'm not messing around. Removing one of the beds from the tower really hurt me. I am not good with stair patterns, so I decided to just choose a random one. Stripped wood always looks the best. Dang, I'm actually kind of good at building. This was a day before I knew. Since I never pay attention to what I build, I literally misalign these. On day 87, I changed everything up and now everything's okay and I'm placing windows like nothing ever happened. I hate building in the rain. This does not look that good. Okay, I'm just gonna stop building. Now I don't have to sleep in wherever the heck I just built. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm sorry, cows, but I need to kill some of you. You guys are getting overpopulated. Why did you just escape? Now you guys are the chosen ones. Come with me to the barn. Only use wooden shovels whenever you're trying to make paths. Don't use your best one. That's just gonna be a waste. Today's a harvest day, and also I'm gonna be stomping on the crops because I'm relocating my farm. Dude, these chickens are so cute. Look at this. A pig spawned. You'll be staying here for a little bit. No, bro, why are you leaving? And the farm is basically destroyed. Isn't it crazy because I threw 3 eggs and one of them hatched? And our farm is officially relocated. Not only that, our chickens are also relocated. Guys, we have 2 pigs now, and now it's about to be 3. Look at our baby pig. He's so cute. I have this little spot of grass, but I have no idea what to build. On day 94, I had a dream to build a campfire here. And I had exactly enough wood to finish building this floor. I remember that I got some carrots from a shipwreck, so I decided to make a farm for the pigs. I made a little lake for the fish, and I came over here just to see the drown doing this. Bro, where is this fish going? Why is it going away from me? Bro, why is this salmon so big compared in size to this one? It would be better if I wouldn't have put day 98 in this video. I literally just placed fences and that's all. On day 99, I planted a lot of trees and started building a sign. On the legendary final day of day 100, I kept building this sign. And my carrots grew, so now I can feed my pigs. Today is the day where I feed everyone, even the pigs, the cows, and even our little sheep. The wandering trader and the llamas have been here from the very beginning, but they're not hungry. Let's just add some hay bales because this looks amazing. It's day 100. This song perfectly fits my mood right now. Wow, these little lake enclosures for the fish, they're amazing. I love them. And here's my message. I'm like a king sitting in a chair waiting for the sun to go down. As soon as it goes down, it's gonna be day 101. Our final time we're sleeping in this 100 days. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and thank you for all the support for the past 2 months that we've been making this video. My iPad is not very okay with that. If this video blows up, 200 likes for 200 days. Anyways, I'll see you guys.